this video we're going to talk all about studying, living and working in Sweden. Whether you've heard about Sweden before or this is your first glimpse, I'm excited to show you what makes this country such a unique and fantastic place to live and learn. First things first, let's talk about Sweden. Sweden is a large country, but with a small population, which means there's plenty of space and lots of nature. Even in our biggest cities, you're never far from nature. And while our population might be small, our higher education system is known for being one of the best in the world. We have 39 outstanding universities where you can experience this firsthand. And the best part? You don't need to know Swedish to study here. Swedes speak excellent English and love to use it, so you'll feel right at home, even if you don't speak a word of Swedish. But learning a bit of Swedish can definitely help you make friends and integrate into society. Plus, it can be quite fun. Now, let's dive into the academics. What can you actually study in Sweden? Well, almost anything. Sweden has over 1,000 programs taught entirely in English, so whatever field you're interested in, you'll probably find something that suits you. However, there are a few exceptions. You can't study to become a clinical doctor, nurse or dentist, or a vet. Nor can you take a program to become a teacher. Not in English at least, but if you're fluent in Swedish, now that's another story. Bachelor programs are typically 3 years long, and we offer both 1 and 2 year master's programs. And where can you study? Our universities are spread out all over Sweden, from bigger cities like Stockholm and Gothenburg to smaller university towns, even close to the Arctic Circle. There's a lot to choose from. Make sure you try out our quiz on our website to find out your perfect Swedish study destination. The application process is super simple. You can apply for any Swedish university online at universityadmissions.se. You can choose up to 4 master programs or 8 bachelor programs. And if you want to start in the autumn, the deadline is in mid-January, and you'll receive your admissions result in April. The classes, they'll start in late August. Speaking of applications, let's talk about English language requirements. For the master's programs, each university sets its own requirements, but generally you'll need the equivalent of the Swedish course English 6. On screen is a rough guide to the level you will need. Now, the tuition fees. An average master's or bachelor's programs cost roughly 12,000 euros per year. But if you're an EU, EEA or Swiss citizens, you won't have to pay any tuition fees. There's also scholarships available. The Swedish Institute offers the scholarship for global professionals. You can read more about this scholarship through the link in the description, but individual universities offer their own scholarships too, so make sure to check that out. Living in Sweden is unique. Our lifestyle emphasizes equality, sustainability, and a great life-work balance. And if you want to live in a safe and modern country, then Sweden may be a good choice for you. In Swedish classrooms, you'll call your lecturers by their first names. Sure, this might feel strange at first, but you'll get used to it, and you'll love the informality and sense of equality that exists in the Swedish classroom that allows for a free and open way of working. We don't have all the answers, and we can learn as much from you as you can learn from us. So get ready to question your lecturers, peers, the rules, and the way things have always been done. In Sweden, you're responsible for your own learning. You'll learn to develop your own thoughts and reflections, and you'll focus on the quality of what you learn and what you produce. And if you fail, well, that's okay too. It's an important part of learning. We're in love with our planet, and we're fiercely protective of it. The nature in Sweden is incredible, and we want to keep it this way. Innovation, it isn't just a buzzword we throw around on LinkedIn. It means everything from reinventing how the world furnishes their homes, tech for a greener future, game-changing gadgets, or streaming services that literally change the way people consume music. Innovations deeply rooted in an educational system that promotes critical thinking. We're home to more billion-dollar businesses or unicorns per capita than anywhere else in the world, other than Silicon Valley. But we have a work-life balance that makes us one of the happiest places on earth to live, learn, and work. Ready to find out more? Visit studyinsweden.se for all the details you need, including student blogs from our digital ambassadors writing about what it's really like to live and study in Sweden. You can also follow our digital ambassadors on Instagram at Study in Sweden. The digital ambassadors are international students currently studying and living in Sweden. And don't miss our upcoming events. We regularly host online fairs where anyone interested in studying in Sweden can participate and talk directly to representatives from Swedish universities. You can find out more about these on our website or through the link in the description. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you found this video helpful and inspiring. Sweden is an amazing place to study and live, and we can't wait to welcome you here. Hej då!